están comiendo? Buenas tardes. Así me gusta. Gracias, Irene. And I'll just keep it short but sweet. And we are all here gathered to celebrate a great organization such as LULAC. And we are here in Salt Lake City, which, by the way, is an amazing city. Isn't Salt Lake City an amazing city? I was so surprised. I have never been here before, and it's just an incredible city. So if you are from Salt Lake City, thank you for hosting us and being so kind to us. So here at LULAC, when I sit down and I chat with the leadership, and we chat about what's important to LULAC and what's important to our community, we come up to the same conclusion that LULAC is about making an impact. And when it comes to Salt Lake City, they wanted to make sure that they come in, they have a conference, and they leave a good, positive mark behind. And AT&T is proud to have partnered with LULAC in making that impact. So I'm happy to share with you what it is that we have done. We have granted LULAC tech centers around the country, and for 7 of them, they're getting a refresh. One of those grants was for the state of Utah, and here in Utah, El Centro de la Familia was the recipient of that grant. And they are going to be, or they have already actually, because I visited one yesterday, they have created tech centers in 5 migrant communities. So migrant farm workers communities now have access to the internet. Yes, it's a huge deal because I was out there, and trust me when I tell you, there's very little out there. And now they have access to the internet, access to being able to submit for jobs, immigration applications, whatever it is that they need access to, now they have access to. And we're very proud to be a part of that. And, you know, I would be remiss if I didn't mention all the other great work that my corporate partners have done. And I know that yesterday Tyson donated 40,000 pounds of chicken for the food banks here in Utah, and that's no small donation. So congratulations to Tyson as well for making an impact. And my good friend Alma from GM is somewhere here, over there. And yesterday, they also worked with Centro de la Familia, and they donated 45 car seats to our community, and they taught our community how to install these car seats safely through the GM Foundation and Safe Kids Worldwide. So thank you, Alma, for your commitment to our community. Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, AT&T, and thank you, LULAC. Buen provecho.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Rich. My name is Richard Roybal. I am the Executive Director of the LULAC National Educational Service Center, and I'm really honored to be here for this occasion. On behalf of our LULAC National Educational Service Center Board of Directors and staff, we want to thank everyone who has been a long-lasting supporter of the LULAC National Educational Service Centers. We are honored here today to acknowledge our corporate partner, Exxon Mobil, whom with their support we have been able to provide STEM scholarships to Hispanic youth throughout the U.S. and Puerto Rico, science, technology, engineering, and math scholarships. With rising tuition and cost increasing financial needs, LNESC is proud to provide scholarship opportunities such as the Exxon Mobil Scholarship Program, promoting Latino youth pursuing a degree in STEM. Over the past 3 years, our partnership with Exxon Mobil has seen an increase of applicants by more than 100%. It is imperative that we invest in our youth's education to strengthen our future workforce in the STEM fields. The Exxon Mobil Scholarship Program provides high-achieving Latino high school seniors with opportunities to pursue a degree in engineering at accredited college, math, and sciences. Selections are based on academic performance, career interests, leadership, and community involvement. The LULAC National Educational Service Centers is pleased to present the 2015 Exxon Mobil scholarship funds on behalf of Rosendo Cruz, who was not able to be with us today, to the LNESC Board Chairman, Rosa Rosales, Vice Chairman Margaret Moran, and Scholarship Coordinator Mariana Moron.
Just a few words. My name is Rosa Rosales, and I want to thank Exxon for being such a great partner. You know, LULAC, the backbone of LULAC is education, 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 and that's the way we open doors. Thank you so much, Exxon, for giving us this wonderful donation.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. At this time, I would like to welcome last year's Exxon Mobil National Scholarship recipient, Sthepany Diaz, who received a 4-year, $20,000 scholarship to pursue a degree in engineering at Massachusetts Institute of Technology. She just completed her freshman year and is here to tell us how everything went. Please, let's give a great round of applause to Sthepany Diaz.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to thank LNESC, Exxon Mobil, and Rosendo Cruz for all of their support. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Attending the Massachusetts Institute of Technology has always been my dream. I would hear of this selective school where the latest technology would be invented and some of the most important discoveries would be made, and I would only be motivated to keep on working harder to achieve this dream. Today, I'm happy to say that I have completed my freshman year at MIT, and it has been an incredible experience so far. You do not realize how awesome MIT is until you have spent an entire year there. I have met incredible people who have worked in a variety of different things, such as looking for the cure for autism and developing new ways to care for the environment, among other things. I have professors and mentors who love their job and have helped me grow academically and as a person. I have taken some of the hardest classes I've ever taken in my entire young life, and let me tell you that the all-nighters and the many office hours have been worth it. I have learned so much. I even got to be a toy designer. My team and I designed, prototyped, tested, and created an original toy. It is called the Nova Blaster, and it is the most powerful toy gun in the entire galaxy. But as incredible as MIT is, it is also very expensive. I have encountered many students who have struggled academically because they have to keep up with both school and work. I was blessed with a $20,000 scholarship from Exxon Mobil, which allowed me to focus in school and optimize my learning experience. I cannot thank Exxon Mobil and Rosendo Cruz enough for their generosity, and I want to let you all know that I really appreciate what you do for us students as an organization. It is really nice to feel supported and encouraged to grow. I am grateful for the multitude of role models that I have in LNESC, and I hope to also help students achieve their biggest dreams in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sthepany. On behalf of Rosendo Cruz, who sends his apology, he's not able to be here, he wanted to thank you all for attending this event and thank you all for the support for our program. Thank you.
Saludos. Por favor, saludos. Ahí vamos. Before we get started, let's thank our servers in the room by giving them a round of applause. After all, one of my first jobs in high school was a banquet server, so I certainly understand where they're coming from. Latinos are a force to be reckoned with. Amen. At 56 million strong and a U.S. consumer buying power of $1.5 trillion, we, amigos, have power. We have the power to influence merchandise. We have the power to influence brands, and we have the power to influence trends. And as we've seen of late, even to get your television show canceled if you're not careful. I said it. Nielsen is the global corporation that measures what consumers watch, listen to, and buy. And we take all of this data that we measure in the United States and create a multicultural storyline of this power and influence I just mentioned. We share this information with our clients so they understand totalmente y súper claro the voice of the Hispanic consumer. Most of us here today serve dual roles. We are both key consumers and key influencers, whether within our respective organizations, con la familia, con nuestros amigos. So let me talk a little bit more about this influence. Latinos have about 60 years of effective buying power. Now, my friends, effective buying power, we take life expectancy and subtract it from the average age of our group. We have 60 years, which, by the way, is 20 more years than our non-Hispanic white counterparts. 20 more years. You know what that is? That's worth the investment. Given the growth rate of the Latino population and our 60 years of buying power, that overlooks us, the company that overlooks us, or the next person perhaps that insults us, may feel a shift in their bottom line or their misguided perspective. There is so much that we can learn and accomplish together. Nielsen understands the challenges we face as business leaders, as consumers, and is committed to make the journey with us. So if you are ever asked to participate in a Nielsen study or survey, hame el favor y diga que sí, so we can continue to share the voice of the Latino. So now it's time to pull the lucky winner of the Apple Watch. Feel free to drum roll while I grab it. Madam President reminded all of us to fill them out completely, and the one I pulled wasn't filled out completely. Dale. So the winner of the Apple Sport Watch is Michael Hidalgo, who lives in Pico Rivera, California. Table number 2. Is that you? Well, Michael, you can meet me on the side of the stage here for our photograph. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon.